Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, The Glammed Rebel. I hope everyone's having a good day. Please like, comment, and subscribe for daily updates. Here's introduction and recap of the wedding. California marriage laws versus soap reality. Carter Walton's role as officiant and the legal loophole question. A witness requirements and why Brooke's family was absent. Ridge's urgency, psychological analysis. Brooke's state of mind, why she said yes so quickly. Fan backlash and online debate. Historical comparisons, past Ridge/Brooke weddings. The Taylor factor, was this a rebound wedding? Eric Forrester and family dynamics, left out. Speculation, could this marriage be annulled? Foreshadowing future storyline twists. Final thoughts, a marriage of hearts, not papers? The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Is Brooke and Ridge's wedding legal without a license? 1. The wedding that shocked viewers. Soap fans have watched Ridge Forrester, Torsten K., and Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, marry more times than most people buy new cars. Their romance has been called destiny for decades, a cycle of breakups, betrayals, and reconciliations that always seems to end at the altar. However, this particular instance was unique. Their most recent wedding wasn't planned, wasn't announced, and didn't even have witnesses. Ridge arrived at Forrester Creations, spontaneously proposed, and demanded their immediate marriage. Brooke agreed instantly, and Carter Walton, Lauren St. Victor, served as the officiant. Within minutes, the couple declared themselves husband and wife again. The scene had all the trappings of high romance, urgency, passion, and soapy spontaneity. But it also left viewers scratching their heads. No marriage license was mentioned. No witnesses were present. No family was included. Which raises the question, is this marriage even valid under California law? 2. Marriage law in California versus soap opera weddings. Let's take a moment to step out of the fictional world and explore reality. In California, the setting for the bold and the beautiful. Marriage license required. Before any ceremony, the couple must obtain a marriage license from the county clerk's office. This license must be signed and returned to the county recorder after the ceremony. Witnesses required. At least one witness must sign the marriage license. In most cases, 2 witnesses are preferred, but one is legally sufficient. Officiant authority. The officiant, minister, judge, justice of the peace, or in Carter's case, a licensed attorney ordained online, must sign the license to make it official. Filing requirement. The signed license must be filed with the county clerk for the marriage to be legally recognized. By these standards, Ridge and Brooke's wedding doesn't pass the test. Without a license, their union is ceremonial, not legal. Without witnesses, even if they did sneak paperwork off-screen, the legality would be questionable. So, Ridge and Brooke may feel married, but they may not be legally bound. 3. Carter Walton's role. Did he bend the rules? Carter has a reputation as the Forrester family's go-to officiant. He's performed more weddings than some Las Vegas chapels. But even Carter can't sidestep state law. In past storylines, Carter has always conveniently had the right paperwork ready. This time, however, no documents were produced, no signatures were seen, and no witnesses were called. If Carter simply conducted the ceremony without filing anything, Ridge and Brooke may be in for a rude awakening when the legal question arises. Could this be a deliberate writing choice? Possibly. Soap writers love to plant seeds for future conflict, and a marriage that isn't really a marriage could be the perfect twist to destabilize Brooke and Ridge's supposed happy ending. 4. Witnesses. Why was Brooke's family absent? One of the strangest aspects of the wedding was its sheer isolation. Brooke has always surrounded herself with family. Her sisters Katie and Donna, her daughter Hope, and even Eric Forrester cheering from the sidelines. This time, she had none of them. Katie Logan, Heather Tom, was literally next door, yet she wasn't invited. Eric John McCook, Ridge's father and longtime champion of bridge, was absent. Even the bustling Forrester offices, usually teeming with models and designers, were empty. The lack of witnesses makes the wedding not only legally questionable, but also emotionally hollow. Fans noticed, with many calling it the most uneventful wedding in B&B history. 5. Ridge's urgency. What was he thinking? Ridge's sudden desire to marry Brooke immediately is puzzling. Just weeks earlier, he was romantically entangled with Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, torn between his two wonderful loves as always. He dragged out the breakup, resisted making final decisions, and seemed emotionally paralyzed. So why now? Why the rush? Possible explanations. Guilt. Ridge knows he hurt both Brooke and Taylor, and marrying Brooke fast is his way of proving loyalty. Fear of losing Brooke again. Ridge has lost Brooke countless times. He may believe immediate marriage prevents another rival, like Nick, Deacon, or Bill, from swooping in. Impulse. Ridge is notorious for impulsivity. When he wants something, he does it, regardless of consequences. But the haste only makes the wedding look less romantic and more like a panic move. 6. Brooke's state of mind. Destiny versus desperation. Brooke has always believed Ridge is her destiny. So when Ridge proposed suddenly, she didn't hesitate. But was this decision grounded in love or desperation? Brooke has endured heartbreak, betrayal, and abandonment by Ridge more times than fans can count. Yet every time he returns, she welcomes him. Some viewers see her actions as devotion, others as weakness. In this rushed wedding, Brooke didn't pause to invite her family, to ask questions about paperwork, or even to savor the moment. She simply said yes. That could suggest that for Brooke, being married to Ridge is more about the symbol than the reality. 7. Fan reactions. Confused, frustrated, and divided. Soap forums lit up with questions the moment the episode aired. Where was the marriage license? Why didn't they invite Katie or Eric? This wedding felt like a rehearsal, not the real thing. Is this permissible? Many fans were disappointed at the lack of spectacle. After decades of dramatic Ridgebrook weddings, often with gowns, flowers, and sweeping romance, this felt like a budget-friendly placeholder rather than a true soap opera event. Others speculated that the writers intentionally left it vague to set up a future annulment or invalidation twist. 8. Historical comparisons. Ridge's past weddings. This isn't the first time Ridge and Brooke have had unconventional weddings. Their history includes the first wedding, 1990, for a lavish event, heavily promoted by CBS, with Brooke in a princess gown. Beach weddings, romantic and scenic, often with family surrounding them. Interrupted ceremonies, rival lovers, shocking revelations, or family drama thwarted numerous attempts at marriage. Quickie ceremonies. Ridge and Brooke have rushed their weddings before, but this one might be the most careless. Compared to their history, this wedding feels like a shadow of their past grandeur. 9. The Taylor factor. Rebound or real love. The timing of Ridge's proposal raises another uncomfortable question. Is this marriage just a rebound after dumping Taylor? Fans who support Taylor argue that Ridge only ran to Brooke because he was too weak to face life alone. Brooke supporters insist Ridge always returns to his true love in the end. But the speed of this wedding makes even Brooke loyalists uneasy. If the marriage is later revealed to be invalid, Taylor supporters may claim it as poetic justice, proof that Ridge's heart wasn't fully Brooke's to begin with. 10. Eric Forrester and family fallout. Perhaps the greatest insult of all is Ridge excluding his father, Eric, from the wedding. Eric has always been vocal about his desire for Ridge and Brooke to reunite, yet he wasn't there to witness the supposed happy ending. Family exclusion could set up future conflict. Eric, Katie, and others may feel slighted, questioning whether the marriage was legitimate, both legally and emotionally. 11. Could the marriage be annulled? If no license was filed, the marriage may not exist in the eyes of the law. This leaves the door open for an annulment storyline. A rival could challenge the marriage, claiming Brooke isn't legally Ridge's wife. A re-wedding plot. The writers could stage a grander, more legitimate wedding later, giving fans the spectacle they missed. A future twist. If Ridge cheats or falters, Brooke could use the invalid marriage as an easy exit without legal entanglements. 12. Foreshadowing future drama. Soap operas rarely waste opportunities. The missing license and lack of witnesses are almost certainly breadcrumbs for future drama. Imagine, months from now, Taylor or another rival proves Brooke and Ridge aren't legally married. The fallout could be enormous, emotionally, socially, and legally. Brooke might feel humiliated, Ridge might feel trapped, and the bridge destiny could be shaken once again. 13. Conclusion. A marriage of hearts, not papers? In the end, Brooke and Ridge's wedding symbolizes their eternal pattern. Impulsive, passionate, and messy. Whether or not the marriage is legally valid, in their hearts they are bound. But in soap operas, hearts aren't enough. Paperwork, witnesses, and legal recognition matter, because they create openings for future drama. What is the most important lesson to learn? This may not be a true marriage at all, but rather a soap opera illusion of one. When the truth is revealed, it could either destroy Bridge once more or create an opportunity for another extravagant wedding that fans truly deserve. You are welcome to share any video requests in the comments. I will make a video about it. Stay connected with the Glammed Rebel for all the latest updates, spoilers, and deep dive recaps. See you in the next video. Stay safe and healthy. May God keep you safe. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell button for daily updates.